In today's video, I'm going to be pulling back the curtain on how we onboarded a client just 60 days ago, and we've helped them scale from $75,000 a month in sales to over $346,000 a month, again, in just a 60-day period. And currently, we're only managing their conversion rate optimization and Facebook ads. This is going to be completely value-packed. I'm going to pull back the curtain on their Shopify store, show you exactly the growth, show you that this is legit, as well as pull back the curtain on their Facebook ad account so we can show you exactly how we went from spending $100 a day, right, over to, I think, around $2,000 a day at the peak over the last month. So without further ado, guys, as always, make sure you go ahead and drop a like. It really does help with the algorithm and make sure that these videos get pushed to the right people. And as always, if you're interested in working with our team, all of the links are in the description, whether you need help with your paid advertising, your email and SMS marketing, your conversion rate optimization, or your user-generated content. We are experts and a growth partner for 7- and 8-figure e-commerce brands. But guys, without further ado, let's go ahead and dive into this case study. And I'm going to show you exactly how we took this brand from $75K a month to over $345,000 a month in 60 days. Okay, guys, so first things first, right? This is just the quick screenshot as of September 2023. They were doing $75,000 a month. And as of November 2023, they did $346,000 a month. I'm going to show you exactly how we did this. Before we do, let's go ahead and dive into the Shopify account. Okay, guys, so like I said, we onboarded this client just at the end of September. They had finished the month doing $75,000. The month prior, they did $67,000. So good growth, but they weren't seeing the trajectory that they wanted. In the first month of them running ads, you can see we actually helped them crack their first $100,000 month. I actually made a YouTube video about this previously, how we added an extra $50,000 in revenue in 30 days. And so this strategy is going to be, quite in depth, right? You can see our first month working with one another, we had a 10% or just under 9% increase in conversion rates, a 4% lift in average order value, and a 40% lift in sales. And then in the month of November, during Black Friday and Cyber Monday, we helped them strategize and do this properly for the first time in their business's existence. And they ended up generating 212% more revenue than the previous month, $346,000. You can see the massive jumps. I'll talk about this here. We had a pre-Black Friday sale, then we had a regular Black Friday sale, 100% increase on conversion rate, obviously over Black Friday, but with the increase in scale, this is extremely impressive. Obviously a little bit of a lower average order value as things were on sale over the month, but you can see over 79% increase in traffic to the website, or traffic sessions to the website, which is huge. And so you can see, guys, again, just within a 60-day period, right, we took them from $75,000 in revenue to over $346,000 in sales. And we only managed their conversion rate optimization. As you can see, they actually added honeycomb during this process last month. Again, we're just adding this barely, didn't even do any too many optimizations just because we were getting ready for Black Friday, but we helped them add an extra $22,000 in revenue over the last month just through adding a single app, which is huge. But I'm going to walk you guys through the exact Facebook ad account structure and the entire thing. So let's go ahead and dive back into the case study. Now, as always, guys, before we do dive into the Facebook ad account on the behind the scenes, the before and after, etc., I just want to remind you, right? My name is Jordan Bazouzi. I'm the CEO and founder at New Reach Media. We are an e-commerce growth partner, right? Specializing and working with 7- and 8-figure brands to help them scale to that next level, right? In today's video, we're going to be discussing a little bit more about conversion rate optimization and Facebook ads specifically, but understand that we are experts in everything related to paid advertising, email and SMS marketing, conversion optimization, and user-generated content. So in today's case study, guys, we're going to be looking at the before and after, right, which we already kind of did just now, the conversion rate optimization, which we implemented, which is more so just around adding a few targeted upsells and just helping them figure out the Black Friday and Cyber Monday strategy, which is related to conversion rate optimization, and then our paid traffic approach. So let's dive in. Okay, guys, so when it comes to conversion rate optimization, a lot of this really just had to do with not necessarily focusing on improving the average order value for this brand. This is basically a camera bag company. They do sell other products, but with that being said, pretty high AOV even in the month of October, right? If I go ahead and pull that up, right, we're sitting at almost a $200 average order value. Our goal was not to improve that, but it was to improve the conversion rate on the website, right? And even though we haven't taken over email marketing yet for this brand, we should be towards the end of this year. And that's going to be a huge lever in terms of improving conversion rate. A lot of the optimizations that we did on the website were just simply removing a lot of fat in the sense of things that weren't actually important to a potential customer, right? So we simply just focused on adding things like social proof, an FAQ section where people can get their common questions answered around the product, right? It's a $200 product. People are going to have some hesitations around it. So we want to handle those objections immediately. And just some small other things like that allowed us to improve that conversion rate by 9% in the first month. And then obviously in the month of November, huge lift in conversion rate from Black Friday and Cyber Monday, don't get me wrong, but we continued to make these changes. And, especially during those sales, right? We trimmed a lot of fat and made sure that we were really shouting out our sales and our offers in the banner and in different areas of the website, which ultimately allowed us to have an over 100% increase in sales. And actually, I should say, over 200% increase in sales, over 100% increase in conversion rate, while driving over 80% more traffic sessions to the website. And then we're going to be pulling back the curtain on the paid ads structure, right? And this is going to be legitimately only Facebook ads, right? This brand has never ran ads before, even though they reached 75K a month. It was pretty much organic and boosted posts. And so this was their first month coming to run ads. You can see in August in the account, they had spent $0. Go ahead and refresh that. And then even in September, I believe she had spent $0 generating $75,000. So I'm going to show you guys, first of all, I'm going to break it down each different campaign, why we're utilizing them. I'm going to show you month one, right? So in October, we spent $4,000 with an 8x return on ad spend, right? $23 cost per acquisition at $199 AOV, huge. And this really allowed our clients and this brand to sort of feel secure in being able to scale to the next level in November. I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. Before I do, let's walk you through the campaign structures. So if I sort by amount spent, right, we have a prospecting ABO, which is where we're going to be doing the majority of our audience testing and the majority of our top of funnel targeting. Then we have a prospecting DCT, which is essentially the same campaigns, same audiences, same targeting, but this is where we're doing a lot of the creative testing specifically in a dynamic way. That way we can kind of test, the majority of creative in bulk and then move the winning creatives over to our prospecting ABO, which we slowly start to scale. And then we have a remarketing campaign, which is just going to be a mix of our website audiences. You can see DCT website audiences, view content, add to cart, initiate checkout, website visitors over the last 30 days. And then we have re-engagement, right? So social media audiences, Instagram engagers over the last 365 days, Facebook engagers over the last 365 days as well. And we're targeting quite a small budget here. As you can see, we spent around $600 comparatively there. Great return. That's why, and during this time we had a very low frequency, which is why we're running this. We had a DPA running, which was, I spent $200 at a 15x frequency. Not sure why that was happening there. I think we ended up turning that off or making some sort of adjustment. But generally, guys, this is always how we're structuring our campaigns. And within month one, right, we spent $4,000, $38,000 return. Amazing. And come November, this is where we started to pull out the big boys numbers. And, we only spent $19,000 for this brand, 10x return on ad spend, guys, $197,000 generated, legitimately almost $200,000 generated from ads in 30 days, which is insane. This is going to be very, very juicy as far as commission for us, but, well deserved. And again, you can see the only difference to this here, right, is we ran a pre-Black Friday and Cyber Monday sale, which actually performed, spent $1,000 at a 20x return on ad spend. And if you look quickly, guys, this was actually when we had that sale. So November 9th, we had a pre-Black Friday sale. They did $35,000 in a day. The next day they did 17 grand, 15 grand after, and 25 grand on the last day of the pre-Black Friday sale. Then we kind of let things drag off, right? $3,000, $4,000, $5,000, $6,000 a day. And then comes our main Black Friday Cyber Monday sale, where we spent $7,000, guys, with a $47,000 return. You can actually see specifically the Black Friday campaign actually did perform pretty much the worst. And that's why we never turn off our evergreen ads, is because you're going to be having a lot of that attribution kind of be going through some of these other ads. It's very important to leave these to run. But you can see during Black Friday, the first day of the sale, they did $85,000 in revenue, $25,000 dropped off to $16,000. Last day of the sale, they did $33,000. And now we're dropping off back to kind of, a nice slow end to the month. But overall, guys, a ridiculous improvement. And that is essentially, what kind of how I was talking about their the Black Friday and Cyber Monday strategy was, we started with a pre-Black Friday sale to make sure that we could collect on some of those early buyers and make sure we could actually just obtain some of the money that people are going to be spending, right? People only have a limited amount of money to spend during the holidays. We wanted to make sure we can capitalize on those people, and that worked extremely well for this brand. And then we ran the main Black Friday and Cyber Monday ad, and we didn't extend this past Cyber Monday. We ended it at the end of Monday, and we were resumed regular business, which was huge for this brand. As you can see, right, even though I think the sale that we were running this year, it was around like 15 to 20% off, and it was the exact same sale for the pre-Black Friday sale and for the regular Black Friday sale. So you can see that's why the drop in the average order value. But overall, this brand generated more revenue in the last 30 days working with us than they had generated in the past 90 in overall revenue. So as always, guys, I hope you enjoyed this case study, right? This is as simple as it takes when you have a great foundation of a brand and a great team behind you to take a brand from $75,000 a month to over $346,000 a month in just a 60-day period. If you're interested in working with our team, the links are in the description as always. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and I will see you in the next video.